Hello everyone, today is 28 April 2021. I thought let me show you whatever I can in the garden. So first I'm starting with this potted creeping phlox. My camera shade is also there. There are the bicolor tulip. If you notice, every day they are different, either more open, less open, more bloom, less bloom, like that. So let's catch few seconds. You see the creeping phlox on the left side of my entrance. Yesterday it was little bit opened, I mean few only bloomed. Now there are more. See the hosta, sum and substance. The big leaf is opening. And here is my lovely creeping phlox. I think 90% they are all opened. Here is the day lily that I am waiting for the color. You can see the bird chirping sound. It looks like a piece of art, right? They are compact and in one place, one big head of 1,000 flowers, sorry, maybe 100. And here is the third one on this side, only 2 blooms. The second hosta, the fourth creeping phlox. Let me remove the leaf so that so today I'm going to trim this hibiscus. This is my first hibiscus, I think in 2014 I bought. So it was nearly, I can say, 1.5 feet tall, and in my garden it has grown. Now it is nearly, I believe, 6 feet. It is 6 feet and 6 feet and 6 feet wide. So last year also, 2 years ago, I cut many branches from the bottom because I wanted to grow it taller in the upper side. Otherwise it was very bushy. So the good part is here how they, I don't know how they plant the cuttings or the seeds, that when we buy in the pot there are many like 15-20 branches, and each year I saw like 50-60 branches coming from the ground. So the plants here are somehow they make it in such a way that if you want a bushy shrub you can have a good one. But I do not want a small height and bushy. I wanted it to grow the maximum height and spread the branches on the top. So the bottom one I want it to be clean so that there will be no snake or hidden. I wanted the bottom to be open so that that kind of look I like to see. So before I trim, you just see how it is. And one of its branch I just tried putting some hormone in a pot, I mean 4 years ago, and it survived. So that branch I planted there, and that is also close to 5 feet tall and almost equal to this plant right now. And after that I saw there are many baby plant under it, but earlier I did not see. Maybe because we mulched it in such a way that we mulched it, and the seeds could not germinate because it has fabric and a thick layer of mulch. So because of that maybe, and but after 2 3 years when the mulch became thin, I saw few. One of the plant, I can show you the baby plant. This is one, this one is one, if I am able to show you. Yeah, that is one. And if I can take it close, you can. I thought I will also show you little bit. These are the bottom branches. I don't want, you can see, I don't want this, I don't want this, because on the bottom side I don't want all the energy to be used by these branches. Last year also I cut all the bottom, these thin branch, because I want only these good thick branches on the bottom to be there. So there is no rule, it's up to you how you want. I don't want this. So all these, last year also there were many and I got it. So see, there are so many, so unnecessary, the energy will be wasted to maintain these branches. So if we remove, the energy will be used by the branches that we want. This is a very good plant. They bloom a lot every day. So these tiny not needed, but I want this one to grow upward. So I don't want this unnecessary. I don't want this one. I removed. I find it very, how to say, interesting to do all this. I am never bored. When I do all this, I am not bored at all. I love this. Because in that way, I am the one, I see the progress. And this one, so I left one branch here, one branch here. I may cut them later. I want it to grow on that side. And then top of almost all branches, 1/3 I will cut like this, you can say, just to give the new shoots little better, because the top are I bit in damaged little bit in winter, and they may not be very healthy. And anyway, they grow lot of branches, so no need to regret. Like this. So if you can see here, all the tip of the branches here, all the tip of the branches on this side I cut it. So you can see the other side is left. I did not do it, but this side I already did. So the same I'm going to do on that side too. So finally, I trimmed each branch, the tip of each branch, nearly 6-7 centimeters minimum. So this is how it looks. Because the top I want to look full, so and you can see how much I cut. They are in full bloom. Hibiscus, the pink or purple, one day I was sharing the story. I had trimmed it earlier, I mean before the winter. So no need, but still just few branches I can cut like this. The weather is so good, it was 73 degree. So no need, but still I thought, okay, if it is a winter damaged little bit, not a lot. Yeah, that's it, I believe. I'm not cutting it more, it's good enough. So now I am going to cut this one, trim this one. But before I trim this, I thought, see all these dandelions, I think they look like I have planted. I have not planted and I don't want them, but they volunteered each year. So let me trim this. I showed you the earlier one, so here I will not record while trimming. So I'm just showing you before how it is looking. It is the branch of the other one that I trimmed. So one branch, I think 4 years ago I planted here, and see, it is almost like 6 feet close to that. That is little bit maybe half feet taller than this one. So I bought this the first mother plant from Home Depot, and it is a very good quality, I can say. Almost every plant of Home Depot are very healthier in my experience, and hardly they die. They survive. Everyone, they have survived always. They have good roots, and suppose I believe from wherever they buy, they have good they collect it from good nursery, I can say, good nursery or good farm, you can say. So the way it grew rapidly, I did not know it will grow into such a big one. And last year also I had trimmed a lot, last to last year also I had trimmed a lot. So after that also it is huge. So let me trim it. I thought when I was trimming, I have partially trimmed this. So I saw these strawberry flowers, so I thought let me show you also. This is the strawberry flower. See all the white, they are all strawberry flowers. The other day only 2 or 3 I saw, today there are a lot. And also let's see this tulip. Now they are drying, see the margin, they are drying. Each year I see one flower like this which has little bit orange or reddish sprinkle on few petals. I don't know how and what is the logic behind it, but in this plant each year one flower is like that, not all the flowers, and that makes them unique. Beautiful birds chirping sound you can see, because it is kind of mix of cloudy and sunny. So here it is, how I trimmed 30% of tip of each branch. I trimmed, I removed, you can see those. And very thin branch from the inside I removed, so that the main thick branch only I want them to grow. So that's why I have removed. You can see like this, see this one, this one, this one. So these are unnecessary. I wanted to be open on the bottom. So this is how it is. And few branches I kept there, but still there are, you can see those how they are. And I'm close to the grape plant, my first grape vine. That is a grass. Whatever the green plant you are seeing, that is a grass. But just I wanted to show you, this is the third year of this grape vine, and I'm not good enough to trim, how to trim. So I need to little bit learn and then trim. That's why I did not trim. But see, so beautifully new leaf bud. See. So they are filled with so many birds. So temporarily we have given these support. So that's how it is. And close to that, this is my other peony. Last year I planted. This is new. One is pink and one is white. So one side of my, there I have the pink peony, the oldest one, which is 5 years old. So left side of that, it is there. Left side of that, I have shared a lot of pink pictures of that peony each year. And last year only I did not give them support, so they fell down on the ground and I could not take a beautiful picture. But the past 4 years I have shared the pictures. So left side of that I have one peony, and this side one peony. So one is white and one is pink. Now I don't remember which one what. If it blooms, then only I can sow. And this is the rose I planted last year. After trimming, the branches look so beautiful. So trimming is important. This is my third hibiscus, hardy hibiscus, which is again the same color of the previous one, but the tag was pink color. I bought it from Home Depot. The tag was pink color. I think I did not remove the tag to show, if otherwise people will not believe. And you, one second, sorry, I'm sorry, I'm not able to. Yeah, here I got it. See? Yes. I hope now it is visible. See the tag. So this is the multi-layered, whatever the color. Now I have the plant. I bought it from Christmas tree 3 years ago. I mentioned you in another video. I have exactly that flower and it is very pretty, that plant. But this plant, I thought it is that variety, and I got it from Home Depot, and it is wrong tag. It is exactly the blooms are same as white of my that plant. So behind that plant, this is the grape, and next to the grape is here this one. So and but within 2 years the shrub became so bushy and strong that I felt it is hard to now transplant it. And then I thought, because of all these hosta to get a good shade, I thought of not transplanting. And at that time this weeping cherry was not this big enough, so I was not sure about this weeping cherry, how it will grow. But I think now the way it is growing, that shade will be good enough for those hosta, for those hosta. So together I can say this will also help. But I like the bloom, though this is my third one, and this is very close to that white one also. So that hibiscus is also white, this is also white, but when they bloom a lot, and it is very impressive. So for now I am not thinking. So now that plant, this plant is too close. Let's see what I will do. I may think later, but for now let it be here, and I need to trim it. So before I trim, just see the branches, how it is. So last year also I trimmed a lot, and those tiny branches, they are all new. Last year I had removed all of them, only the thick branches I had left, because like the previous two plants, I wanted them also on the bottom to be free, and only the thick branches, like down 8 to 10 years down the line, if they grow, there will be only thick branches on the bottom, and it should look like a small tree. According to me, that was my idea about how to trim. But each year like it is getting, so I believe if 3-4 years I will trim, then they will stop coming out from there. But for now, you see, this is how it is, and this big. I need to cover a lot of mulch. It is not looking nice, but I thought whatever plant I want to plant it on the ground, before mulching I should do it. That's why intentionally I am not putting mulch here. Otherwise, after a couple of weeks I will cover a lot of mulch here. But for now, this is the status. So let me trim it now. I thought let me show you a little bit, though not all, just a little bit. If suddenly I will close, you understand that I found some snake or something and I got scared, and that's why I stopped otherwise, because I had left this garbage here. Yeah, I don't want this, let's cut it. There are so many, they need to be removed. But there are very good branches. Without hormone also, if you just put it in some soil and water continuously, they will survive, I think. Though when I did the second one, I had dipped it in the hormone powder, and I have done. Here it is after trimming. I trimmed all the top, the 1/3 part of the each branch, and see how it looks. So I left it still 5 feet tall maximum, and this is how. Close to that, last week I planted one clematis. Now I forgot the name. The bright color that I bought from Christmas tree, and this is the branch. This is the branch. I find this is the new leaf. I think this one, but this is the branch. It looks alive. See the new branch there. I don't know about others, but it took me nearly 1 hour to trim those 3 hibiscus, and then I'm close here, so I thought let me show you a little bit this bloom, because once tomorrow it will rain, and if there is a heavy wind, then all the petals will fall and they will lose all this bloom. So just before we lose, let's see, as it is once a year. Then I came close to the this is the crabapple. See, I believe last year they were pink. Now I find them red. I'm confused. Or they will fade into pink, I don't know. But yeah, they have all the leaves and then the flowers. So just let's see. This year it is more branches. Last year it was few, because it was also eaten by, I had individually protected them by deer fence net. At that time I did not have those black fence, so many times deer has eaten and they were not able to grow properly. Otherwise this is also 5 years old. So last year only, I can say the 60% of the growth is from last year. When I bought it, I did not know it is only flowering. I thought I am buying a crab apple. I mean, I am buying a apple tree which will produce apple. But later I found that their apples are like berries. They don't grow. So they are cultivated mainly for the ornamental plant in the garden. So, and it is really very beautiful when they are in full bloom without leaves. That's what I have seen in the pictures. So each year it may grow its size, and it will be a big tree according to my knowledge. So this is the start of the blooming now. Then now I'm here near my eastern redbud tree. I'm excited because I'm seeing the bloom for the first time. See, so this is a very pretty tree. In every spring it will bloom. Before it is before it opens its leaves, they are filled with their bloom, and they look very very pretty. It is a very good plant. So this is the first year of its bloom. Let me take it close. The other day I showed you that they were birds only. Now partially, I think 20% they are opened. Finally I came to my magnolia bloom, the pink magnolia. So initially it was a little darker pink, and now they are fading away, I believe. Let me take closer. See, I am excited to see this bloom because it was very small when I planted, and I have always seen big magnolia like 20-30 feet and filled with like 1,000 flowers. But I have planted it when it was very small, and you can see the price, $39.98, which is $40. But once you plant, it is for maybe 50 years or at least 30 years, I can say. So I am recording it because you never know, each year if you have the very good plant, you don't have time to see them, see their beauty when they bloom. It happens when we are too busy in that 2 weeks, then you miss the bloom and that year is gone again, next year maybe. So sometimes some people have lot of natural beauty, still they miss, and they can't enjoy the beauty that they are blessed with. So whenever I can, I try to save some memory. So see the lawn, it looks like as if I have planted these dandelions. But I found the yellow hardy geranium somewhere here in 2-3 places last year. And because I have other color of geranium, I was able to recognize that they are geranium. And then I picked them up and I put it where I wanted. So the yellow one, yellow hardy geranium, I did not buy. And I have seen few, they have a bud. So maybe next week I can show you their blooms. And here see the second purple leaf plum, its bloom. Then I came here to the inner circle to show you wherever the creeping phlox has bloomed. So I think this is the biggest head. See, this is next to the oh, every time I forget, double delight rose. Next to that, see, next to that is, see, this tulip, dark tulip. Then this is the white tulip. This is little bit bloomed. And yes, I have planted here the gladiolus here. I think nearly 18 gladiolus around in between the tulips. So this is the crocosmia, this is white tulip, and that is little bit bloomed. Then this is yellow tulip, the other day also I showed you. Then see this white one, two white. Here again one gladiolus bulb, then another white one, another gladiolus bulb, another gladiolus bulb. See, little bit opened. Another white one near that love rose. This is another white one. Let me go on the other way because my shade is falling. This is the variegated leaf phlox. And see, phlox. And then another head. So first I started there. So in few feet interval I have planted these phlox. So each year it will grow, and at least between 3 to 5 years, I believe they all, each of them must be at least this size or bigger than this. And they are very, I find them very pretty. So this year only I had added one purple creeping phlox, which I planted in the front. So each spring they look like flower carpet, people say. And then I will end coming to the center to show you this beauty. See this bicolor tulip, and see this white anemone, blanda anemone. So that's it for today. Thank you for watching.